What's happening, YouTube? Jugger here. Check it out, people. Welcome back to a very special video. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies on the map of the Eisendrache. Today I'll be showing you guys a full tutorial on how to upgrade the Wrath of Ancients bow to the Skullcrusher bow, aka the Void bow or the Skull bow. Now the first step you need to do is actually to get the Wrath of Ancients bow by feeding all three of the dragons. The first one in front of Samantha's room, then we have the next dragon located in the church, and then followed by the next dragon in the pyramid room right here. Now once you feed all three dragons in the tomb room, the Wrath of Ancients will become available for you guys to use. You're gonna go to the Wrath of Ancients and pick up that bow. Now the next step is to actually get the quest to upgrade the purple bow. Now go by the double tap machine and you guys will see this purple symbol. Shoot it with the Wrath of Ancients and a purple bow, a purple arrow, broken purple arrow will actually drop from the ceiling. You need to pick that up, activating the quest to upgrade the purple bow. Just so you guys know, you can use any bow to upgrade any single bow. It doesn't have to be the Wrath of Ancients, but you need to unlock the Wrath of Ancients first. Now once you pick up the quest, the next step is to actually go to the skull room right here and sacrifice a zombie on this tile, this stone that's glowing purple. By mailing that zombie on that tile, he is gonna die, and then a urn will actually pop out from the floor. You need to activate this urn by holding square RX, and that will complete that step. Now you need to move on to the next step, which is picking up 6 skulls throughout the map of the Eisendrache. These skulls will always remain in the same location every time you play the game, so you do not need to worry about the locations changing. I will show you guys all 6 locations right now. The first location is located in front of the church by the window. Just picked up the first skull. The next skull is located by the double tap machine. You're going to go to the skull and hold square RX and pick it up depending on what system you're on. The next skull, the third skull we are looking at, is located by the mule kick perk, and it's right here in the bits of these stones right here. Again, pick up that skull, the third skull, by holding square RX. Now the fourth skull is actually located in Samantha's room next to her bed in a treasure chest. Now we are in Samantha's room, and there goes her bed. Here's the treasure chest, and here's the skull. Pick it up by holding square. Now we're gonna pass the skull room. You guys can see we already picked up 4 skulls out of the 6. Now we just need to pick up 2 more skulls. The 5th skull is actually located in the pyramid room by the teleporter in this sink right here. You're gonna go to it and pick it up by holding square RX again. Now the 6th skull, you need to teleport, which will take you to the rocket test fire location. Now once you get to the rocket test fire location, the 6th skull is located on the back of this truck right here, which I think is a pretty awesome place to put a skull, honestly, because no one would have ever thought to do that. Now once you actually pick up the 6th skull, you need to go back to the skull room. Now I'm gonna show you guys right here that you need to be in the skull room for the next step. Now you guys can see we picked up all 6 skulls because all 6 skulls are hovering in the air. Now the next step is to actually make 6 crawlers for these 6 skulls, because you need to sacrifice their souls, but they have to be crawlers. Now I'm using the gobble gum in this case because I'm around 23, so it's hard to make crawlers with grenades. So if you do not have the crawl space gobble gum, which allows you to change walking zombies, running zombies into crawlers, you can always use grenades. You just need to make 6 crawlers. The skulls will eat the zombie heads off that's crawling on the floor, and you guys can see that their souls are being sacrificed onto the urn. Now once their souls are sacrificed, a ghost will say 3 different words. Your game, the combination of these words will always change depending on what game you are playing. Sometimes the ghost might say heart, horn, door, or stag, griffin, heart. It will always change for every single game you play, but the steps will always remain the same. Now heart, horn, or door, heart, crown will be located in the knight's room, and this is a knight room right here. I just want to show you guys where those combination of words that this ghost is saying is located in the knight's room. Now after you actually sacrifice those 6 crawlers by making them crawlers and sacrificing their soul onto the urn, the next step is actually to hear those 3 words. Again, heart, horn, heart, crown, griffin, door, stuff like that. Now once you hear those words, always remember those words, okay? Those 3 words. Now the next step is to sacrifice zombies and kill all the zombies, as many zombies as you can, and they will drop different pieces. Now these pieces you're gonna pick up, aka symbols, and these symbols will actually go under the skull. As you guys can see, we already picked up 3 symbols out of the 6 symbols. Now this takes a little bit of work because you still have to keep killing zombies. I just picked up another symbol right there by killing zombies, so we have 4 out of the 6. There goes a symbol within the death machine, so that's 5. And I'm gonna show you guys right here that we actually have all 6 already because I killed all the zombies to get all 6 symbols. Now all 6 symbols are illuminated on the floor. Now remember that knight's tomb I showed you guys earlier? You need to remember what that ghost said. But if you forgot what the combination of those 3 words the ghost said to you, you can always go back to the skull room and shoot the urn with your arrow and he will repeat those words. Now in my game it actually happened to be not horn right now or griffin or stag, but you have to do it in the exact order he said it in. In my game the ghost said stag, crown, and then he said, remember stag was my first word, crown was my second word, and my last word was heart. Stag, crown, heart. And when I actually went to these symbols in the tomb, in the knight's location, by holding square, it will give me a certain symbol that was actually formed on the floor. Then once you know that symbol, you need to go back to the skull room. Remember stag that the ghost told me before? It looks like a 3-cylinder symbol. And then he told me crown, which looks like a dancing symbol, and then he told me heart, which looks like a moon symbol. So I need to shoot all 3 of those symbols in the exact order he told me in. Remember the first one was the 3 cylinders, so that's the first one I shot. Then the next one was a dancing symbol, that's the second one I'm gonna shoot. And then the last one was a moon symbol. Now he's gonna say either 2 things. He's gonna say that is my name, and if he says that, you can move on to the next step. If he says that is not my name, then the skulls will go crazy around the skull room, and who's ever in that room, you or your partners or your players or your teammates, they will all die if you get the name wrong. So do not get the name wrong. But if you do happen to get the name wrong, just run out of the room and you need to do the symbol step again. Now if he says that is my name, what's gonna happen, an animation will form, and then you need to go to the urn, press square, and it's going to form the broken purple bow into one single purple arrow, which is what you need. You're gonna pick up that reforged arrow, purple arrow, by holding square or X depending what system you're on. You're gonna take that purple arrow and put it into the purple symbol box right here. I'm gonna show you guys right now by holding square or X. The arrow is gonna go into the box. Now you need to sacrifice zombie souls. It's pretty easy because I have the lightning bow, so sacrificing zombie souls is pretty easy. You can use any bow, any gun, doesn't matter, but you need to sacrifice about 20 zombie souls. Once you do that, you need to go to the purple box and hold square, and then an animation will happen, and now the Wrath of Ancients or that arrow will actually now be the upgraded purple bow, aka the Void bow or the Skullcrusher bow, which is one of my favorites bow if you exactly know how to use this bow. So I hope you guys enjoy my tutorial on how to upgrade the purple bow, aka the Void bow, aka the Skullcrusher bow in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies on the map of the Eisendrache. So until next video, I'm Jug and I'm out, man. Peace!